I wanted to make a video about Puerto Ricans. I am Puerto Rican. Puerto Ricans are made up of three ethnicities. We have Spaniard from the Iberic Peninsula. We also have African from mainly from Western and Northern Africa. And we have, a lot of us have Native American. So I hear a lot of people saying that Puerto Ricans are not Americans. And that's not true. Not only are we American citizens of the United States of America, because we were born in a U.S. territory, but also we are Americans. We've been Americans before the European Christians invaded the American continent in 1492, because our Native American ancestors lived in the American continent for thousands of years. Namely, people think that Taínos, or Native American tribe, only inhabited the Caribbean, and that's not true. We also inhabited Florida, Alabama, and Georgia. The names of the tribes, the Taíno tribes that inhabited the Florida Peninsula, are the Haiga, and Ais. A-I-S. You can look it up. We inhabited our ancestral land in Florida was and is still, because just because an invading people come onto your land and commit genocide against you and steal your land, that does not entitle them to the land. If that is so, then you can't complain when somebody comes into your house and kills all your family and takes over your house and now claims that is their house and your land, and does the same and claims that's your land. This is our land. So our ancestral land goes from the east coast of Florida, from Palm Beach all the way up to Cape Canaveral. That is our ancestral land. So for those of you who think that, I hear people saying that, well, if you don't like how things are done here, why don't you go back to Puerto Rico? My answer to you is, we don't need to go back anywhere. We've been here for thousands of years. This is our ancestral land. We were here before Europeans landed, and we're going to continue to be here. And this is our right to be here, our ancestral Native American right to be here. So perhaps you could educate yourself a little bit better before telling people from Puerto Rico to go back to Puerto Rico. We were here before you, and we're going to continue to be here. And one of the saddest things I hear is people, even Puerto Rican people, that are I call them wannabes. That people that they want to be white, Anglo-Saxon, Caucasian, whatever you want to call it, and they're pro-statehood, and they think they're better than or anything like that, but they don't know their history. And then when they hear us criticizing the atrocities committed by the United States government, they say, well, if you dislike this country so much, why do you live here? Well, that's the answer. We've been living here for a long, long time, thousands of years, way before the United States was the United States, when this country was called Turtle Island. That was the Native American name for the American continent. So educate yourself and be proud if you have Native American heritage, and study it and find out where you come from. Long live Taíno.